Hello? Can you guys actually hear me now? We had a little technical difficulties last time, so I'm hoping you guys can hear me now. Hello? Mama Pills! Can Good. No, because the last time that I streamed, like the microphone worked in the beginning and then it just stopped. And I don't know what was going on. So I think it's working. Good morning, Renee. Yeah, it's early. My kids are sleeping. I just wanted to wish everyone a happy weekend. I know that everything's working. So second work week down. It's going really well. Yesterday yesterday said I did really good, so I'm really excited. So the lady I work with is really nice. I know I know I used to be like more like planned out, but like with starting a new job, it's been a little bit hectic. It's nice to see you though. I did get some new books in the mail, so I'm excited. I got Japanese sentence patterns for effective communication, basic connections, making your Japanese flow. Because like I do speak a fair amount of Japanese and I can read and write it fine and I can translate pretty okay, but it's just like the grammar is so difficult and I don't know if it's because I have some type of learning disability, but like I can sit and study for like 6 hours and then like not remember a damn thing. So I'm trying to see if maybe like there's just something that I'm not reading that I need to unlock the power that is intermediate Japanese grammar. But like I had my friend Hiro, who's a native Japanese speaker from Japan, said that my like pronunciation is like native. Good morning, Leo. It is freaking. It was atrocious last night. I think it was like. Let me see how hot it was. 84 degrees. It was last night 28 degrees Celsius overnight and all day yesterday, maybe hotter. And my house is set though. My house air conditioning is set to 16 degrees Celsius. So I was like, why? Hi, Charlotte. Oh, because just the kids. So, like, I didn't realize. I was like, why are the people in the UK bitching about how hot it is? I didn't realize you guys didn't have air conditioning. Why don't you guys use air conditioner in the UK? Is it just not a big thing? I heard that Sweden doesn't use air conditioning either. That's insane to me. Like, it could be 28 degrees outside and I have it set 16 at my house. But my bill's like $100, so 24. Oh yeah, mine's set at 16. It is like so cold in here when I wake up in the morning that like the windows are frosted over. I can't do heat. Oh, that's really cool, Renee. I was thinking about doing the tutoring, but then a lot of the companies I found like, oh, okay, Liam, that makes sense. But man, too, I can't sleep. If I'm hot, I can't sleep at all. And even if it's humid, like at my desk at work, like I'm sweating balls. 2 weeks. So I don't know if you guys heard, but Atwood got his channel back. That gives me hope for Ron's channel. I knew Atwood would get his channel back. I knew it. That man ain't gonna like let anybody take a shit. But like I think this is like a discussion for like an interesting conversation. Good morning, Sherry, about like what kind of expectations we expect from personal companies. Oh, I cannot imagine Sarah being in California. Because like I said, like technically YouTube can do what they want because they're a private company. And you would have to think to yourself, would I want a private company and want the government and people telling me how to run my company? Probably not. But like there needs to be a more like competitive market for like streaming video platforms, I think. And if you're going to be making so much revenue and people are making a sustainable living off of your platform, you need to treat them more like employees and give them better access to like tools to help grow as creators and tools to like more access to people. So like when something like this happens, like there's it's more than just an auto-generated computer response. I feel like that's really disrespectful that people can spend a decade of their life making content and making a living, providing for their families on a platform, and then you can just take it away without any checks and balances and make it like you have to like go to like other social media platforms in order to get your attention. It seems really disrespectful to me. So if you want people to follow like certain rules in terms of services, I think you need to give them a little bit more respect in terms of tools that they can get to get a hold of you, because I think it's a little ridiculous. Hi, Brian. So I'm glad that Sean got his channel back overall, because I mean, I love Sean and his channel. There's some stuff on there that I'm like, maybe I'm like skeptical, don't agree with, but like I don't think any of his content's malicious in any way. I think he's really good at presenting different like perspectives of a situation, even if he might not agree, and letting people speak their their half in a really professional manner. And I think that that's something that YouTube should have considered. Like, just because he has on his channel doesn't mean that he might be all for it, but he lets everybody speak their mind, and he, questions and, interacts with them in such a way that it raises, good questions. So, but like I said, like one of the things that like confused me is like I remember one day Trisha Paytas uploaded a video where she was in lingerie testing out sex toys, like actually testing them out. And I'm like, how is that acceptable? And I wasn't even subscribed to Trisha Paytas, that this would show up on my like things that I might be interested in, especially since I have kids use my YouTube account. How is this acceptable to promote and not against your terms of service, but people that are talking about seedy topics? It's not like these people are like promoting like fanatical hate groups or anything, or something that might like damage society or like, stuff like that. So I just don't understand. Yeah, I agree, Brian. Trisha is one of those interesting characters. Like I didn't like her at first, but then I kind of liked her just because I like resonated with the being bullied thing and the mental health. Like seeing how up and down she is reminds me of that's exactly how my emotional train is. So I'm thinking, would people really like me if I was in the spotlight as much as Trisha Paytas was? Because my emotional roller coaster is like that. Because I can be like, I hate my life. I hate everybody. And then I want to destroy people. And then like 20 minutes later, I'm like, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do it. But like after you do that so many times, people just get really sick of it and they just start losing faith. It's just like such a hard thing to deal with, having borderline personality disorder. So you guys only see a certain part of me, which is like when I'm either in a good mood or I'm like in a bad mood, and you guys try to cheer me up. But you guys never see me in my manic mood where I'm like ravaging to destroy everything in my path. It was like a year or so ago, Renee. It was interesting. So it's just like, I don't know. Living with mental illness is hard. And it just gets really tiring after a while. When you're on a roller coaster for so long, you just want to get off. You're sick of it. And I never used to drink energy drinks before, but I started drinking these. And the flavors are good. And I didn't realize that there's like nothing in them except salt. It's like zero everything. It says, do not use this product with medicine or if you have a medical condition. So I took my medicine with it. I don't know if maybe that's just a suggestion. Maybe I shouldn't take my morning medicine with this energy drink, but maybe it's not an answer. But yeah, so I worked a little bit more on my information for the video that I'm making. So I'm hoping that it'll come out in a week or two. I can't push it out so fast as other creators can. Taurine? I don't know what's in this fucking bitch. Let me see. Taurine? Water. I think there is taurine in it. Is there super creatine? I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm still half asleep, but I wanted to get stuff done before my kids woke up. They're going to be here till Monday. I have to get my 5-year-old shots done Not shots. She has to get a lead test before she can start school. Oh, I watched A Quiet Place 2 yesterday. Has anybody seen that? It's freaking amazing. It's amazing. I love that series. I know, usually I just drink like 12 cups of coffee a day, but like I need as much caffeine as I can as possible. I need to stop drinking these. I didn't drink energy drinks at all until like 3 months ago. We need to have another movie night in my Discord. So, yeah, caffeine. I probably drank way too much caffeine. Like, at least I drink coffee throughout the entire day and barely any water. That might be why I'm like not having trouble sleeping. It's so good. My kids were like, "Do you think we would survive?" Because they watched A Quiet Place, a game night. Yeah, we could do a game night, and I'm like, "No, because you guys don't know how to shut the f up." Sometimes, if I told you be quiet or we're gonna die, you guys would be like, "What did you say?" and we would die. Like, I think that's the most frightening thing in the Bird Box movie with Sandra Bullock. If I told my kids do not open their eyes, the first thing they would do is open their eyes. Have a great weekend, Sarah. They look so cute right now. They're sleeping. I got most of their school shopping done yesterday. I got most of my bills paid yesterday. No dates. I'm kind of trying to focus on myself. I kind of had somebody that was like gaslighting me. I like had this guy I was talking to for the longest, the Dick Ripper guy, and like we were still talking and he was like nice and was calling me and then he stopped. And then like his car broke down and I said, "Oh my gosh," I was like, "Even though you go to work before me, I don't mind, just give me like $20 a week and instead of taking Uber or Lyft and spending so much money, I'll drive you to and from work, and if it's late you can just stay the night and like I'll just drive you to work in the morning. Save your money." He's like, "Okay, I'll think about it. No biggie. If you don't want to take the offer, it's fine." So I just like need to plan things out. So I kept asking him about it because he was still taking the same. And I was like, "Hey, I just need to know what's going on because I have kids, I have work, I need to plan out my week." And he wouldn't respond for like 6 days. And then he's like, "Can you chill out?" And I said, "I'm just asking you because you haven't responded to me in 6 days. And you said that's a good idea. And I'm trying to plan out my week." So then like, I tried telling him like one day I was like, "I miss you." And he was like, "Do you?" question mark. And I said, "I don't think I would go out of my way to offer to do something that is so inconvenient for me that I wouldn't, that you didn't ask for, that I offered. I think that was something nice showing that I like you. I don't think I would try to talk to you every day and telling you nice things and how nice you are and how handsome you are and how I want to get to know you better if I didn't value you as a person and want you to feel valued and if I didn't like you." And he said something like, "Why are you guilt tripping me?" And I said, "I'm not guilt tripping you. I could give a F less if you took my offer or not. If it was a guilt trip, it would be like, it wasn't a guilt trip if you get what I'm saying. I just was like trying to like tell him like I like you a lot. Why are you questioning me? Why would you even question why somebody like really, really liked you?" So like long story short, at the end of the conversation, he was like, "Are you done?" And I'm like, "I really don't like it when you like devalue my emotions and it makes me feel like crap, and I wish you would like take some time to listen instead of projecting your insecurities and your past like relationship hang-ups on all of my comments and make turn them into a negative. When I said I miss you and I like you and I wouldn't be going out of my way to talk to you every day and do stuff for you out of the kindness of me, not because of you asking, that was supposed to show you that I really like you. It was supposed to be a positive, and you turn it into a negative." And he's like, "Are you done?" And he's like, "Because I'm sick of this crazy." And I was like, "You know what?" I was like, "Fine." And he's like, "Just don't talk to me anymore." And I was like, "Fine." But like, I would like say, like, I would tell him, I was like, "It hurts my feelings when you ignore me for 3 weeks." And he was like, "Why do you have to be so petty?" I was like, "That's gaslighting." And I just can't stand people like that. Yeah, I know. I need to focus more on myself and not men. Like, I learned in therapy, like, if you're really serious about something, you just need to keep it simple. I feel, blah blah blah. When you and I'd like if you would do this, and yeah. So like, he told me not to message him anymore. I was like, fine, done. And then I got so depressed, and then like my mental illness, I get really depressed, and then I get like suicidal from 1 to 10. Not like suicidal, like I'm really gonna kill myself, but I have like intense feelings of wanting to kill myself, emotionally, not like physically. So I go from 0 to 10, and then it like snowballs out of control. I was like, well, this stuff happens all the time. This person is like me. This person is like me. So then people that I'm talking to, I self sabotage. So I'll just like, I went through this thing where I texted people, and I was like, I'm so alone, and I'm like, nobody ever talks to me. Everybody abandons me. And then like I didn't get a response back for 4 days, and then like I just block people or make like comments. I was like, I guess I'll just like go jump off a cliff and I'll just block other people, and then it's just like then I have nobody to talk to like dating wise. I'm like, damn, self sabotaging train. Yeah, I know the right person will come along. It's just like when you have like 50 of the same situations, and then like let's say out of 50 of them, 30% of them like completely cool, calm, collected, like literally faked it till I made it. If I was made it, like if I was upset about something, I would not say it. I would basically be whatever that person wanted me to be to see if maybe if it was just me or if it's just the people that I'm associating myself with. So if somebody doesn't want somebody that talks to them too much, I literally would not talk to that person unless they messaged me first. Whatever they wanted me to say, I would say it, like whatever I think they would want to hear. Same results. So I think it's just the people that I'm surrounding myself with and not me. So I don't know. But it's like, yeah, he was not a good person, Sherry. But I thought he could be because then, like, he would treat me so badly. But then, like, the last time he came over, like, he didn't talk to me for 3 weeks. And he's like, yeah, babe, I'd really like to get to know you better. Like, he'd call me sweetie, babe. And then, like, he started off the conversation, like, we're, like, cuddling in bed. He's like, well, like, did you meet anybody new? Did you do stuff with somebody else? I met some, like, I said, well, I started talking to somebody else because you didn't talk to me for 3 or 4 weeks. And he's like, well, I was messaging this girl and it made me feel bad. Like I was trying to talk to her every day and trying to get her to hang out. And she blew me off. And I was like, oh, that's really nice that you were texting this other girl this entire time trying to get to hang out with her and you felt bad. But for the last 3 months, I've been trying to just text you and like I tell people like I would like to get to know you better, or would you like to hang out so we can get to know each other better? Or instead of going to my house, like could we please not do stuff in my house because I don't want things to be based around sex? And he completely ignored me and blew me off. But like you're trying to talk to other women, and I told him that makes me feel like you're using me just for sex and you don't want any type of emotional attachment at all. So like he's like, no, no, that's not true. And I even told him I was like, the only time you call me is when you want to talk about sex. The only time you come over, you'll come over and I tell you I don't want to have sex, but then you'll get in my bed and take your clothes off. And I said, I don't want that. And I said, that's guilt tripping. When you come over to my house, tell me we're so busy. You come over to my house, get in my bed, take your clothes off after I tell you I don't want to have sex. You're sitting there and then like you try to touch me and I say, I really don't want to have sex. And then you're like, oh, come on, you know you want it. That's guilt tripping. Me telling you, like, I wouldn't go out of my way to give you rides when it's inconvenient for my schedule. If I didn't value you and want to get to know you, that's not guilt tripping. So I, I guess it's a good thing because it takes a special piece of shit to take somebody that they know is mentally unstable and is super vulnerable and has problems saying no, who tells you outright that they don't want to have sex, then come over, get in your bed, and make sexual comments to talk about sex and think that maybe that person might have problems saying no. A tosser, because I have my times where I can be the independent woman, where like if somebody touched me in public, let's say hypothetically, I could be like, "Don't you fucking touch me," or there'll be times where I'll be like, "No means no." But when you get me in a vulnerable situation, like if I really like somebody, they can totally blindside me and do stuff like that, and I'll feel like I just have to do it, even though I don't want to. I have a hard time saying no. But if it's a person I don't like, it's a lot easier. I don't know. I think that's a whole nother conversation. People that like find people that are emotionally broken and know that they have a hard time saying no. Oh, so I don't know. That's kind of like what I was thinking. We're not. I have so many mods now that I can never be too careful. Yeah, so like he would sit there and tell me how he was like so like emotionally broken and used and abused by his ex-girlfriend, and I would listen. I'd be like, "I'm so sorry that happened." And then like when things I would try to make him realize, like when he would do things to me, I would be like, "You know what, I think it's funny how you used to tell me that your ex-girlfriend used to manipulate you and make you feel bad about yourself and gaslight you, but when you do this, it makes me feel the same way that you felt with her, so why do you think that's okay?" And he wouldn't make the connection. So I think that's something that's way beyond my realm of understanding and working with. So the group plans for the weekend, we're probably going to do the pool today, and then we're going to just come home and relax, and then we're going to try to work on the Shinriku. Like, you guys don't understand. Like, I showed you. I don't know where it is. Let me see if I can find it. I have literally worked on this so much. Oh, I'm looking for a relationship. I can give myself companionship sex. I don't need to annoy myself with people to get sex. So, like, this is everything that I've written so far. Excuse the spelling mistakes. For this is all that I've written for the live so far. And right now I like gotta finish writing some stuff here, and then I gotta separate it into sections, and then I gotta turn all of this into like a script so I can read it. So damn it. I have terrible spelling mistakes. So yeah, this takes a lot of time. I probably have like maybe 2 more days of writing this, and then we can go. There's 8 pages so far. God, I have so much stuff to write for that. All the men my age are either married or gay, which isn't bad. Be married and be gay, but it doesn't leave anything for me. Oh my gosh. And if anybody didn't see Little Nas, this new video, every time the Christians like harp on him about being gay, he becomes even gayer. He's like, here's like a video of me in jail dancing naked in the shower with 4 other men. I love that kind of energy. Be yourself, and if people hate it, just throw it in their face even more. Yeah, but that brings up another interesting conversation. Even if it's just art, how can people have a video where they're all naked completely, like there's blurred over their private parts. They're naked in a shower dancing, but people can't talk about sex trafficking and the dangers of pedophilia. Doesn't make any sense to me. I guess it's what people label as art. Yeah, this one's gonna be interesting. It's just like there's so many big words, Renee. So I'm thinking of joining a gym, but I know I won't go. I'm at that part of my downward emotional spiral where I'm thinking of joining the gym. I've just gained 20 pounds over the last few months because I've been so depressed. And I lost like 10 pounds earlier last month, but then I like fucking fucked up my diet and I gained it back. I miss old Facebook, man. I had Facebook since I got an invite for Facebook in 2005 when it was invite only. But it's like Facebook is supposed to meant to like connect you with people like, that you can't necessarily see every day, like friends and family. And 99% of my timeline is nothing dealing with people's pictures or like their feelings or things about their friends or family. It's all like repost of stuff, like videos. I knew as soon as people were allowed to post videos that it would be done. Like I wish it was literally like you can only post your own, like, I don't know. I just wish it was back the way it used to be. Less is more. Hi Martina. So I don't even get to see like anything on Facebook anymore that pertains to my friends or like any of their private, like their posts about themselves. It's all repost of memes and like videos from other sites and news articles. I just want to like see what my friends are doing. Like I have like what 800 friends on Facebook and I can't even see any of them because it's all full of bullshit posts and advertisements. It used to be so much better. The algorithm knows me well. The algorithm knows me well. Like if I go through my, that's half the problem. I shop too much because the fucking in one end of the spectrum, like Facebook knows me so well that I find so much stuff for advertising. But in the other, like advertise lime crime. Of course I'm gonna want stuff like that. Makeup. Of course I shop at Black Moon Cosmetics. It knows me. More makeup. The advertisements are so spot on. Oh, look at now I want to buy that. I love Too Faced. It knows me. Killstar and the Instagram advertisement is even worse than the Facebook advertisement. Look at BTS phone cases. Of course, I'm going to want that. It just is crazy. It is Martina. Ooh. Now I'm interested. They showed me a box. But I think if you try to like turn off like the tracking and the advertisement type things, like it doesn't let you use certain features of Facebook. See, what I don't mind is I don't mind my favorite influencers on YouTube promoting stuff and trying to sell me products like Scentbird. Like I get advertised Scentbird and Scentbox so much through Facebook. We'll never fucking try it. But Bailey Sarian's like, try it for a month. Use my code. I'll do that. But I've gotten way too much stuff off them. And Instagram used to be way better too. Like I don't like the shopping function on Instagram or Facebook. I like what I don't know. I miss the days with like MySpace and Zanga. I'm terrible at sewing. I can't sew a button on a freaking sweater. I know that my blogger is still up. Oh god, I was so depressed when I was younger. Like from 2003 to 2005, I have like thousands of blogs that are still up of a troubled teenager. It's depressing. I wish I knew how to sew clothes. I'm no good at it. Sorry, I keep looking over at the kids, hoping I'm not being too loud. So, yeah. I think I'm gonna go though, because I gotta do a little bit more cleaning before these kids officially get up. And then it's gonna be chaos around here. I'm keeping them an extra day because I was gonna drive them home on Sunday, but the traffic and the construction is so bad that an hour and a half, like I could leave here at 3, get to their house in Indiana at 4:35, and then be home before 7. Now it's like I won't even get home by like 9:30, 10 o'clock because it's so bad. And then like the air conditioner in my car doesn't work that well, and then it's so fucking hot, and it's just like it's miserable, and it's like literally you go from going 80 miles an hour to like 5 miles per hour, then to completely stop. There's like the skate flowers, the road cone, like it's just annoying. But it was nice talking with everybody. I love everyone, and I will talk to you guys all later. Look, I'm excited about the new video that I'm going to do. Creatine is, I think it's in here. Yeah, this is super creatine. Am I on a downer? No, I have Xanax, but I haven't filled my prescription in like, I ran out of my Xanax like a while ago. I haven't filled my prescription because I don't take it that often. I don't like the way it makes me feel. It's just really early. Did I? Let me check. PayPal never notifies me about anything. Brian, you did not have to. Thank you, Brian. Brian, that was so nice of you. Oh my God. Thank you for the donation. Go back to sleep. Thank you so much. I will only do good with that. Yeah. Throw it away. And I never used to drink any energy drinks. I started drinking this one before from Target called Allie New, which was vegan energy drinks. And then at work, I was so tired and ran out of them, and I didn't have time to go to Target because Target's the only place that sells these vegan energy drinks. So I was like, okay, I grabbed this one. So thank you, Lou. You made my day. You made my day. Thank you. Not Lou. Brian made my day. Sorry, I'm still half asleep. Brian, you're so sweet. You did not have to do that. Brian made my day. Everybody made my day, but Brian, that was really nice of you. Now I gotta hurry up and push this video out. Gotta push it out. I'm gonna have to look into the creatine stuff. Because I remember when I started college the first time, Red Bull just came out because they were on our campus advertising it. I thought it was disgusting. We're gonna go have fun today, guys. They're like in bed. They're like, Brian is somebody that just donated money for us to go do something. Oh, this was the old energy drink I usually drink. This is Allie New. This one has taurine in it. This one has taurine, but this one doesn't have creatine. This one's gluten-free, vegan. It has biotin B6 and 12. Hi, Truthers. I'm just about to leave, but I'll stay for a second. So this one's 200 milligrams of caffeine. How many is this? Does it say? This one's 300 milligrams of caffeine. This one's 200 milligrams of caffeine. This one has creatine. This one doesn't have creatine. This one only has taurine. This one says not recommended for children, people sensitive to caffeine, pregnant women, or women who are nursing. This one says, do not use this product if you're pregnant or nursing. Do not consume if you're taking any prescription drugs and have a medical condition. Which I have. So I don't know. I just like a lot of caffeine. So, because like in the morning, I'll drink like 2 cups of coffee, and then I'll have a coffee mug at work all day, and then I'll have one energy drink during the day, and then I'll drink 2 more cups of coffee when I get home. But then I'm sipping on coffee the entire time, and then I'm drinking Diet Coke instead of water. I think maybe the thing is I'm so dehydrated. Maybe that's why I feel so blah. Like I don't drink any. I probably drink less than 1 bottle of water a day. I've never been a really big one. Hi, Carl. I'm just about to leave. I think us, I think we are going to go to the Japanese supermarket today and have authentic ramen noodle soup now, which I know it's hot out, but good ramen noodle soup is so good. But I'm going to go. I love espresso. I'm going to go. I love everyone. Sorry to everyone that just got here. Thank you so much, Brian. We're going to go do some fun stuff today. And I will talk to you guys later, and I will work on that video. I added some more stuff to it, so it should be. I added some video clips. I got some more pictures. So it's getting there. It's getting there. So I will talk to everyone later. Bye.